All right, good morning, editors. I wanted to check in with you today because today is the day that you'll put the final touches on your website. I actually have a website that's pulled up right now. This is Hobbs number 2. Okay, I believe Casey Rooney is the editor. So Casey, I hope you don't mind that I'm using yours as an example. And it will help you guys figure out what it is that you need to do today. All right, so today when we look at our rubric, okay, and the rubric is found in the folder, you and your manager, and you might want to actually delegate this to your manager, okay? Tell your manager, like, hey, before we turn this in today, I'm going to send you, right, the link, or please go into our website, right, and make sure that these things have already been done. Your site needs to include 3 pieces of print media, right? A campaign poster, a fundraiser flyer, memes of the opponent, something like that, right? So if I go to Thomas Hobbs, right, here's their homepage, okay, about me, we'll talk about that in a second. On the issues, we'll talk about that in a moment. Media, right, this is where most people are putting the 3 print media images created, so like the campaign posters. Here it looks like, okay, this group does not yet have that on their slide, however, on this page of the website. However, I can see down here, Faye Ross is the print media person for this group, and so she has dropped posters into, right, this folder. So Casey would then take this, okay, Google drawing and would actually drop it into, right, this page, right? So that way it would show up. When you do this, so if you were going to, say for example, let's go here. All right, so we're going to share this. Maybe, here we go. All right, so we're going to get the link. Move me out of the way, copy the link. All right, then go back. Okay, and then we are going to insert right here. I guess we could do it this way. A link. Right, we'll go ahead and push the link here. All right, so this will actually pull up, okay, the Google Doc that has this on it. If you would rather have just the image itself, okay, which is what I would suggest, right, that way your website looks good, I would actually go ahead and type in, for you guys, it's going to be Control, right, Shift, and then the Windows key. For me, I have to use the snipping tool. All right, so for the snipping tool, I would go ahead and use it. I would click New. I would go ahead and grab all of this good stuff, right? You don't want me in there. Okay, so, and then I would save it somewhere on my drive. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in Documents, and I'm going to say Hobbs. Just kidding. Let's go to Desktop. We'll go Hobbs. All right, so then when I go back over here to my Thomas Hobbs, right, I'm going to get rid of that, I think, because I don't really want it to be, right, a link. That would suck to look at. So instead, I'm going to click Upload, Images, Hobbs, right, enter it here. Okay, make it really big and nice. And then I am actually going to suggest putting a text box, okay, and I would write something like print media, right, and then I would write like funded by or sponsored by, and then I would go ahead and write the person's name. So here I would write print media funded by Faye Ross, right, and I would put it, probably drag it up here and put it underneath that, and that way when I'm grading it, right, I can see what is print media versus what is something that's already been created. So for some of you, you guys use things from the internet that already looks a little bit like an ad campaign, like this one. And yet I know Faye didn't create it, but sometimes it's hard to tell. So please put the name of your person, okay, that actually created it. You could say they funded it, sponsored it, whatever. Okay, put that underneath there. All right, so the next thing, okay, on our rubric, right, you need to have a biography. The biography was due to you last night at 11:59, right? Your biographer in your group need to actually write paragraphs, right, about your person and also have a picture of your thinker. So if we go to the About Me page, this is where you want to put your biography, right? Here, you do not actually, as the editor, you don't need to create anything today, right? Instead, you're just going to add what people have already sent you, right? So you could always copy and paste it, right, in here. Or here's actually my recommendation would be to add, right, down here, a Google Doc, right? And when you add a Google Doc, I would actually add whatever it is that someone has already, right, given you. So in your folder, I think Charlie Elliott is in charge of the biography. And so if you have not received a biography from Charlie, right, you'll need to go check it out, find it, right, and then actually add it, okay, to this page. You need to have an image, so it looks really good. You have the image ready. You just need to have the biography. If Charlie doesn't get it to you, that again is not on you, right? That's totally like their thing. That's their issue. You just leave this page blank. All right. On the issues. All right. So this one, a lot of people had questions. So take a look. Issue positions include a response to all issues on the position paper and includes the thinker's position on a current events article. All right. So check it out. Go to your position paper. All right. On this page, on the issues, right? Thomas Hobbes. You need to include what Thomas Hobbes thinks about human nature, right? So I'm going to borrow some of this stuff, okay? In case you can undo anything that I do on here, okay? Do not feel like you have to, complete it like this, right? So I might throw this in here, and I would say on the issue of, right, human nature, right? And then I'm actually going to drop this over here. Oh, I guess it won't let me. All right, and here I might do like select an image, and I would say like Google image search, right, war, because, right, let's be real, Thomas Hobbes felt like, let's do this, riots, right there. Right, Thomas Hobbes felt like people were naturally, right, pretty terrible people, and so, okay, that would probably work there. Hit insert. Work. All right, and then please go to your position paper and copy what the person has told you, okay, and then actually just go paste it right here, right? Then you'll want to add another one, okay? This one will be on the position of good government, right? And then you're going to copy what this person tells you. The next one will be the position on natural rights. Copy what this person put in. Then, should the 13 colonies have declared independence, use quotes from the Declaration of the Right to help you, right? You need to put, what did the position, okay, person type for you? So, what would Thomas Hobbes say about all men are created equal? So, copy that statement, right? Put it in here, right? So, on the quote, right, all men are created equal, and then underneath it, click to edit text, right, and go ahead and put in what this person, right, has added for you, right? Do that for each of these 4 quotes. And then number 5, okay, the last one, should the United States have declared independence, go ahead and add that one. And then add what your, okay, positions person said about it, right? Your positions person also was supposed to send you a current event link, right? So if we were talking about, like, for example, it looks like maybe this person, Aiden, chose an article about maybe the election. However, we don't have the link, okay, to the article. So we need to make sure that we add the link to the current event, or maybe add the video to the current event. And then, okay, this person actually needs to answer, right? First of all, summarize what the entire, okay, like maybe current event is, and then, okay, actually put in what Hobbes would think. Okay, would he support it, not support it, whatever. So this part's good, but your positions person is missing, right, the link to the current event. So make sure you get that in there, and also a quick summary. So you might want to email Aiden and figure out where they've put that. All right, so on this page, it seems like a lot, but really what you're doing is you're going down the line. What's their position on human nature? What's their position on good government? What's their position on natural rights? What's their position on these quotes? Right? What's their position on the U.S. Declaring independence? And what is their position on the government being involved in church and state? Right? Then put in the current event that the other that your positions person gave you. Okay, and that's it. Again, if someone didn't do their part, just leave it blank, guys. All right, the next one, contact page, needs to include address, phone number, and email. All right, so here, when we go back up to contact us, all right, this looks good. They have address, phone number, email. Okay, they have a Twitter handle. They have some, it looks like a fake Twitter, which is cool. And then this was a great idea, Casey, put the pictures of their person, right? And then also said what they were in charge of. So I thought that was a really nice touch. Okay, so if you do not know where to put the pictures of your people, that might be a really natural spot to put them. All right, go on to homepage. Your homepage should have the office that you are running for, so it should say Hobbs for President or something like that, as well as a campaign slogan. Right, the homepage is that very first landing page for you guys. Right, so Thomas Hobbs, knowledge itself is power. Right, that is your slogan. And then probably something about down here, right, Hobbs running for president. You have a nice image of him. All right, next thing, campaign ad. The campaign ad video was due to you again at 11:59 last night. Check today to make sure that you have it. If you don't, maybe email that person and then go ahead and drop it in media, right? So you'll want to include the campaign advertisement video right here, or at the very least a link to it. All right, again, if they didn't make one, just leave it blank. That's not on you. All right, aesthetics is important. This part is up to you and probably your manager today. Once you get everything on a screen, right, move it around, make it look cool. Maybe change the background colors, right? Like you can do it like that, right? Ooh, it looks kind of cool. It emphasizes it, right? Maybe change the fonts, okay? Maybe change or add some of these cool things over here just to make it look really cool and snazzy. All right, so today, use this rubric to help you. When you think that you are completely done building the website, right, and you think that you have everything on each of these pages, right, bibliography should be, okay, the manager's job. So the manager today, if they have not already, they will insert, right, a Google Doc, and they will actually insert the Works Cited page Google Doc. Okay, they should actually put it in MLA format. I'll speak with them about that today. And then you'll have it ready to go. All right, when you are completely done, you'll hit publish. Okay, when you hit publish, it will give you a web address. You can change the web address to whatever you want. Okay, this is actually what the entire web address will end up looking like. Okay, and then you can go ahead and hit publish. All right, once you have published it, it's kind of like it's finalized. It's an active link, so people, when they click on it, they won't see like the template editing version. They'll actually see like your legit website. If you're curious about what that website will look like, please hit preview. Right, and preview will actually show you what your website, okay, looks like. So when people go to it, this is what it will be. When you're done looking at the preview, you can hit the X, right, and then of course you could publish it. Once you publish it, don't feel like it's completely finalized. You are always welcome to go in and change things. When you change things, you'll just have to hit publish again. It will give you like a preview of what it looked like before and what it looks like after, okay, and then you go ahead and just hit publish and it will update it. All right, then when you are completely done with that, please take the link. All right, so right here, you'll have a link. Click right here. You'll copy the link, and then you guys are actually going to turn it into this campaign website's turn-in form. This will be found in Google Classroom for today's assignment. All right, so Mr. Rooney, you would actually paste, right, your website right here, and after you paste your website, hit a space, right, and that way it becomes an active link. All right, that, I know it sounds like a lot, but most of you already have a lot of this stuff already built. I think the issue is really just, okay, keep in mind, right, the About Me page needs to be the biography. On the issues needs to be the positions paper. Media needs to be your video and your print media, although you could put your print media also on the home page, right, but again, just label it. Contact us, right, is your email person, and then your bibliography is your manager's job. All right, if you have questions throughout today, please email me. I'll be working with editors that are here. If you're working from home, right, again, email, and we can also set up a Zoom if you have questions. All right, have a great day, guys, and keep up the great work.